Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy, ThaLiveKing, coming at you with another episode of the TLK show. And basically, I'm going to talk about this new Madden trailer and how it can possibly relate to NBA Live 18. I know we're just less than a month away from EA Play. We're definitely going to be getting some news about Live 18 then, but basically, we're going to talk about what I seen in this Madden trailer and how it can possibly relate to NBA Live. So first of all, you see, the Frostbite Engine will be present in Madden 18, because as some of you know, as most of you should know, that EA Sports games are transitioning from the Ignite engine to the Frostbite engine. So Madden's already confirmed it, and coming along with the getting the Frostbite engine now, you know that Madden is going to get a story mode. So if NBA Live somehow gets that Frostbite engine, which is what people are speculating because of the time that they had, NBA Live will get a story mode, or it's a possibility that they will get a story mode. So, which is crazy because ever since 2K changed the game with we're putting a story mode in there. FIFA went on and did it. Maybe Madden might learn, they might learn to what's the word I'm looking for? They might learn from the mistakes that FIFA did, so they could make it even better for the Madden series. But it'll be interesting how they implement that with football. I just love the shot with Lucas Oil Stadium, because I'm a big Pacer fan, and I know a lot of the Pacer fans that I have on Twitter, they love their Colts. So when you see that Lucas Oil Stadium, man, that's just crazy right there. Like, that shot just looks epic. So just look at the graphics and see the detail and the cinematics on what the possibilities of a story mode can do for a game like Madden. And you can apply that to NBA Live, and you just see that's kind of like the model that they're gonna follow. So I'm hoping to see a story mode in NBA Live to see how they're gonna implement that in the game. One thing that I noticed is when Tom Brady was coming out of the tunnel. Then again, you see the tunnel now in the game, so I bet you'll see a lot of tunnel stuff in NBA Live just because of the Frostbite engine. You'll probably see a lot of locker room stuff too. They'll probably implement some locker room stuff in there too. So you're gonna see a lot of that with the Frostbite engine. But the one thing that I noticed that in the trailer was when Tom Brady was coming out of the tunnel, you saw the pyrotechnics coming out. And so that got me thinking, man, like, if NBA Live can put player intros back in the game, because back in the early 2000s they actually had player intros. And with this new Frostbite engine, you see the fire coming up and everything, the player intros, the players getting, forming a line, and when they're introducing the starters, the typical stuff that you normally see. And hopefully there's a lot of customization stuff, like players doing their little handshakes and stuff like that for the intro. So that's what I'm hoping for NBA Live 18 now. Like, I'm seeing this. I always look at what EA is doing with their other games and hoping that they apply it to NBA Live. So this is one thing that I'm hoping for that they do with Live. So like, I want to see, like, when I'm picking the Raptors, and it's a playoff game, and they're about to introduce their starters, and you just see this big flame, and then all the smoke just stays in the air. Like, that's what I'm waiting for. Like, that's stuff that I love to see in a video game. So seeing that in the Madden trailer, and Tom Brady just coming out and the crowd just cheering for him, man, that's what I want to see in NBA Live 18. So that Frostbite engine is, you already know, like, what it can do because you played FIFA, but they're just probably just scratching the surface on what they're going to do with the game. So man, I'm just waiting to see what they pull off with NBA Live 18, and even Madden. They actually showed some gameplay in there too. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of excited. It gets me hyped to see that's where it's going, because I think a lot of these sports games need a new direction and how they're gonna do things. So I'm also waiting to see what NHL does, because I'm a big NHL player. Like, I love NHL, just to see just what they did last year with the customization and stuff. I just want to see how they're gonna use that Frostbite engine, because it's coming. Like, I want to see what they're gonna do with the Winter Classics, the Stadium Series. All that is gonna be in the game. So even though they haven't confirmed any of that stuff, like, I'm assuming that all that's going to be in the game, because all these outdoor games that they have, they have to have it in the next game. They have to have it in NHL 18, or I'm gonna be very disappointed. But just to see, these little detail stuff that you probably wouldn't see in the Ignite engine, that you're gonna see it with the Frostbite engine with NBA Live and NHL and Madden. So I'm just excited, man. I just wanted to get that out the way. So that's all I pretty much got to say. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Yeah, hopefully we hear something from NBA Live real soon, even before EA Play. Just release a little teaser trailer so we can get the community talking again. 2K released their trailer, their cover athlete yesterday, but you don't know who's going to be the actual cover athlete. I think that's just a Legend Edition or whatever it was. So we'll see, man. This is the time of the year where us sports gamers get all our news. So this is what we've been waiting for. So, anyways, that's all I gotta say. I've been rambling too much. Like I said, let's have a discussion in the comment section, and stay tuned for more videos. All right, peace.